Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Now this is the first video I've ever made on YouTube, so bear with me if there are some kind of discrepancies. So basically we are gonna explore different parts of the city, which is why I've named the channel Explore Your Tours. And today we are in this beautiful place called SainikPuri. It's in Secunderabad, which is in Telangana, and the houses here are like really beautiful. They're huge, and some of them have been taken down and reconstructed into huge ass bungalows. Sorry for the A word, but what are you gonna do? So not too many people in Hyderabad know about such developments happening in SainikPuri, so I'm just gonna take you around some nice places. This on your left is F3 Cafe Bistro. People from around the city come here during the weekends. It's really crowded. Then there's Third Wave Coffee, which you can find everywhere else. This is the SainikPuri main road, which leads you out of SainikPuri into AS Rao Nagar. Now this is the bus stop, and after this on the left side is another cafe called Italia. Now and on the left is Konsu. Now the thing about Italia is you can't judge Italia because like they do not serve Italian cuisine. They serve Indian food, mostly North Indian. On your right here is Oso Stoned, followed by Which Way, which is a really good cafe if you're into food, sandwiches, burgers, etc. Look at this douche. Now on your left is one of the oldest cafes in SainikPuri called Groove 9, and on your right in this building you'll find places like Tendi. This is a very new place here on this block. And here in this Starbucks building on your right side you find places like what's it called? House Party, which is also a pub. And this is a new breakfast spot in SainikPuri called Al Taza. Now where we took a left, if you keep going straight, you exit SainikPuri and you're on the main road towards AS Rao Nagar, which we are going to do in another video, because I don't want my videos to be more than 10 minutes long, so I'm gonna keep it under 10 minutes, show you around SainikPuri basically in this video. So please don't mind the camera shaking, because I couldn't really find a good holder for my camera here. So these are some old houses in SainikPuri. Even the ones on the right, they are like age old, 20 or 30-year-old houses. So are these, and as you can see, the one on the right, the brown house, this is newly being constructed, but again same old space, which like on an average any plot size in SainikPuri is around 700-800 square yards. The lowest you can go is maybe 500 square yards, but very hard to get. Any house in SainikPuri is really hard to get. So yeah, people are buying out the age-old house owners and tearing down their house and building big bungalows. This on the left, you can see this is a huge bungalow which is owned by the owner of Alankrita Resorts. We're gonna keep going straight, these are on the right are all age-old bungalows or independent houses perhaps. On your left there are a few parks in SainikPuri just to ensure a good amount of greenery, and these trees as well are like really age-old trees. Yeah, so enjoy the view. Since it's evening time, you can spot all these pedestrians walking around because the area is so peaceful. People prefer walking inside SainikPuri. It's shady also. I mean, there's a lot of shade. I don't mean other stuff when I say shady. There's a lot of shade because of these huge trees. And this is the inside of SainikPuri. The one which I showed you guys earlier was the main road where all the new cafes are, and this is more like a residential lane that you find huge houses. This on the left is a newly built house which is humongous. Then on the left is a well-known cricketer's house. I'm not gonna name his name. And you keep going straight. The one on the right, this house used to be my favorite house growing up. Again, it's a really old house, 20-year-old house, but they've maintained it really well. On the right, you can find this house, which is also a newly built house. On the right again is a newly built house. On the left are all old houses, which I'm sure in time are gonna sell their properties to one of these rich people who are gonna make a big house in that same property. So if you keep going straight, you're gonna exit SainikPuri into Defense Colony, which is also pretty good. There are a few good cafes. So we're gonna make a left here and keep in SainikPuri. Again, a newly being built house. As kids, we used to do bicycle riding, do wheelies on our bicycles in these lanes. So it brings back a lot of memories, kind of nostalgic. I'm sorry about the camera if it's shaking too much. If you guys could suggest a good camera holder, that would be great too. Now this on the right is a newly opened bar and kitchen. They've got like a pool and everything inside. You can't jump in, but there are fishes in those pools. So pretty aesthetic place. And we are back again onto the main road. 5th Avenue Gallery on your right, then there's Leo's Kitchen on your right, and then there's 5th Avenue Bakery on your right. These are all age-old buildings, age-old properties that are still running, even though there's plenty of competition these days here. And we are back to where we started. This is F3 again on your right. There's a nice little food court here, Kebab Wala and Co. And if we make any right on this main road, we are gonna enter into Vayupuri, which is again a very peaceful place to live in. Huge houses even there. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit of Vayupuri and then end the vlog. So we're gonna make a right here. Be patient, and here we go. So this is Vayupuri, and there are a couple of cafes even in Vayupuri which are not so popular, but they serve really good food. Again, as you can see, there is a couple of rich greenery here. The house owners also tend to maintain good gardens, good amount of trees. Good for the land as well to retain water. we're gonna make a right here. If you go further ahead and take the next left, that is where they've opened a new branch of Tonic, and which is right next to Maruti Suzuki showroom. So that's pretty good. And same size little doggy. Same kind of big houses even here. Initially when they allotted Vayupuri and SainikPuri, they were allotted to Air Force officers in Vayupuri and Army officers in SainikPuri, hence the name Vayupuri and SainikPuri. So these are all ex Air Force officers' houses. Some of them have been sold out, and the new owners have taken down the old house and built humongous houses. This is the main Vayupuri road, which leads to the SainikPuri main road and into SainikPuri. This is the route I usually take. It's a very convenient route. Not many potholes. There are a couple of potholes which are always there in that certain space, forever, and maybe there's something wrong with the road. So now the overhead barricade, I don't know what you call that, but that leads you out of Vayupuri. So these are Vayupuri's boundaries, and there are a couple of cafes here, like this one on your right where all the bikes are parked. This is called Chai Kahani, where you get good tea. I do not recommend you going there with your parents because a lot of people would be smoking cigarettes and stuff. Just cigarettes. And again we are onto the main road here. Sorry about my camera. And that's it. This is where we started the vlog, and I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you want me to do certain things, like maybe the camera angle or the holder. Like I said, it's shaking a little. I'm gonna try and replace that. If you have any suggestions regarding that, let me know. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you like the video, I don't know, maybe share it, or let me know if you like the video in the comments. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.